Good morning, everybody. Had a good night with the kids. I got up in the morning and, we had some playtime and went back to bed. And the babies came and cuddled with me very nicely. Now they're settled on the bed and I've just been relaxing. I've been up, but I've just been, checking news and stuff on my phone. And Agita's there in the closet. So we're all in the bedroom. We're just having family time. As I said, they had a playtime earlier in the morning, and then I went back to bed. And now I'm gonna give everybody breakfast, and then go out to. My eye is infected again, and the doctor gave me a prescription last time. She said, if it comes back, you can just go get the prescription and put the drops. So I think I'm gonna have to do that. So gonna do that. Maybe have some lunch. See what I feel like doing. Maybe a little more writing. I did a bit yesterday, and it didn't ramp up the, it didn't ramp up the cravings there, This is definitely the concept that I had suggested for PATAP some time ago, appreciation of sober family time. Just lying in bed, Been sober for, well over 2 weeks now, if you count that last one as a fall, even though that was a minor slither but major gambling thing. So, but if we're going from that one, we're over. It's I think approaching 3 weeks now, something like that. I'm not counting, but anyway. But this is just lying in bed, appreciating being sober with the kids, having been sober for a while, and with Agita there, the whole family. And I think I also called this before. I used to call this before the babies arrived, when it was just Agita lying in the bed. I used to call this daily sober focus point, getting up in the morning, being sober, and it's a focus point, and it's something to kind of, go, So yes, we've had our daily sober focus point, we've had our appreciation of sober family time, we've had family time, and now it's like breakfast. Hello, everybody. I just washed the car, the Mini, picked up the meds, the eye drop thingies, the antibiotic, since he's infected again. So I picked up that, washed the car. Now I'm going to Oakville, have some lunch, go to the bookstore, Chapters, Canadian Tire, stuff like that, shopping, just for something to do. It's a nice warm day. Well, not warm, the wrong word. It's bright. It's bright, but it's not warm. It's about 0, which is, for my friend out of province, that would be warm, but for us, it's still pretty cold. Anyway, bye for now. Hello, everybody. I'm here at, what is this, Montana's. They're playing country western music, but it's not loud enough, so it's not too bad. It's not too intrusive. This is the one in Oakville, and I was going to kind of just skip lunch and go and get a takeout from Bombay Bill nearby for later. But then I'm here, I've got the points, and they do a half a sandwich for lunch and a soup. So I'm having the half a sandwich and soupy sandwich, and it's very good.
Everything's good?
It's very good. Thank you. So I'm having that now. It's a butternut squash soup, which is not my favorite, but I put so much of the habanero sauce and the Tabasco sauce that it doesn't really matter what the soup is off, So, hello, everybody. I'm here in the Mini, still in Oakville, and I did a bunch of shopping. I guess that's rechanneling, better than feeding money into slot machines, because I'm getting something. So after the the lunch, which I used some of my points, then I just walked across the parking lot to the Canadian Tire, and I bought a bunch of stuff, and I bought some rechargeable flashlights and stuff for myself, and some stuff for gifts, and and then whenever I see, I was looking for one the other day, and I thought the power was going off, and I have a lot of flashlights, but I don't know where they are. They're in different cars. So I bought a couple more. I think there was a couple actually in the closet, but I can't get to it because it's, it's jam-packed with shit, and I can't actually get into the pantry. So I think that there are flashlights in there, but they're lost for now. So I did some of that stuff, and then I went to Dollarama and bought some stuff, and a couple more cat toys for the kids, and then PetSmart, of course, okay, and more flavors, for the kids. and treats and stuff like that. And then chapters, a couple more, just remainder books. I don't know if some of these I buy them and, I just can't get into it at the moment. They're really light. They're too light. I need the right, at this point, I don't need too heavy. I don't need too light. I need to go in between. Like the Irving worked very well. And the rereading the Latham worked, the Jonathan Latham Feral Detective worked very well. So some things work and some don't, but I just got to buying some on sale books. And I bought a cat calendar for my friend, who I'm seeing on Sunday, and she's a cat rescuer, my local cat rescue friend. She seems to have calendars with other species. Like various other species, like donkeys and amphibians and things like that. So I kind of I think she should have a cat. Probably has cat calendars, but I thought this one was pretty appropriate to be given from me because she knows about my struggles. Cats on catnip, and we do talk about how the Nutty Professor likes his human versions of catnip. Actually, I think she told me about how cats fall into the three categories. When it just catnip doesn't do anything for them, and she falls into that category as a human. She's not addictive at all. And then there are the cats that they'll take it or leave it. They'll do a little bit if it's there, and they'll they'll purr a bit, but they're not crazy over it. And then there's the ones that there was one she told me about that reminded her of me because we'll call him Wookie, but he apparently he was very addicted to catnip, and she held some in her hand. He almost bit her hand off, and she was like going, you reminded me of you, because I don't bite people's hands, but just in terms of the very very addictive nature of Wookie, so, Wookie, whatever. So I think his name has been changed anyway. I don't think it'll be giving too much if I actually mentioned his real name. So that's what. We've been joking about how it's very clear. We know which category of cat I am in. That third, the Wookie Mookie ones who just love forms of catnip, So I thought this catnip calendar would be an appropriate thing for her calendar collection, so she doesn't have to keep mentioning the other animals to her when we exchange texts. Anyway, bye for now. So that was a productive day. I did some shopping for myself, did some shopping for the kids, did some shopping for gifts, and now I came here to what used to be Bombay Bill, which is in the next plaza over, and it's changed. Somebody told me that there were changes there. It used to be like a chain, but the original one, there was a bombing some years ago, and then there were problems with that one, and then I think that the main one closed down, and then the franchise thing kind of separated. So, but apparently this is new owners, and they've changed the name, So it's not Bombay Bill anymore, It's called something else. But she said new owners, new menu. And they don't give vegetarian thalis to go. You can have one there, but you can't have it to go. And before they used to do it to go. So then I ordered separate. And she said the chef is the same. So if the chef is the same, then the tandoori fish should be good. Should be the same recipe. And I'm just getting a naan with it. And I'm getting a vegetable biryani, which I can have. I can have some tonight and I can have some tomorrow. It's a little bit more expensive than just getting a vegetable thali to go. But I'll have the food. I'll have it for tonight. I'll have it for tomorrow. So it kept me busy. I've been kind of running around all day. It's a good rechanneling. I don't know if I want to go shopping every day, but and the weather was nice today. Bright, coolish for us, about 0, but bright. So anyway, I'm going to go in. I think my food should be ready. Bye for now. 10 minutes, but that's 10 minutes Indian time. It's actually half an hour. So the previous people used to say half an hour, On the way back, a little bit of traffic here just as I'm approaching my own exit. And I don't know how well it's going to show up in the video. I have the camera and the phone in its holder, but it's a full moon. This one isn't the moon. Traffic will have on the street light. That one, up there, in the distance, I'm pretty sure it's a full moon tonight. But I'm not going to go howl at anything at another dog or a woman. Hello everybody, I just came out in the door and took off my coat, and I haven't even brought the stuff yet, and of course the babies are investigating since they're professional investigators. Yes, there is some treats for you obviously in there. There is some toys, some Dollarami toys. And then there's the books and the daddy stuff and all that. But anyway, I'm back. Gonna put away all the stuff, spend some time with the kids. Maybe feed them some of the new food that I got today, or treats, and work on journal entries, and watch some more streaming, and read maybe one of the books I bought today. We'll see, or the one I was reading before. Figure it out. So anyway, another day. It was nice shopping. Good rechanneling. Good morning, everybody. It's now the next day. Yesterday, after all the shopping, I came home and I stayed in with the kids, fed them, had my own, some of the takeout food later while watching TV. Did a little bit of reading. Had a very nice night with the kids, and the babies cuddled with me very, very nicely in the morning. Cuddled with each other right here next to me, and then Agita was nearby, and I think she was in her closet or on the perch. And in the morning we got up and we had some playtime in the other room with catnip toys, and then everybody came back to bed. And I had all three kids, all four of us actually, were napping. We had our, after playtime nap, pretty much on the same bed. With Agita was there, one baby was there, he just got up, and the other baby's there, corner. So, hello everybody, I'm on the bus. I just got on and we're just going down the driveway. So, I spent the morning with the kids, worked on journal, fed the kids, had a croissant and cheese myself, worked on journal entries, did a little bit, half a page of non-journal writing, basically just thoughts I had that I can get back to discussing later. And just made it in time to the bus. So now, planning on going to town and watching There's Always Hope, but we'll see. Anyway, bye for now. Hello everybody, I arrived here at the Cineplex Scotiabank Theatre to see There's Always Hope. And I took the bus and I walked up. Got here a little bit early. It's supposed to start at 2:45 and it's still not 2:45 yet. So they've got trailers and all kinds of stuff going on. And I'm the only person here so far. The only person in the entire cinema. Now, I had a little thing with the, because I wanted to get the mini combo of popcorn and pop and the gummy bears and the toy. She said it comes with a toy. I said, oh, I want the toys. I want the cat. I said, I have the llama and I have the raccoon, but I don't have and the raccoon's like a dusty dumpster rodent weasel. So she's like, we don't have any cats right now. We got a rabbit, and I don't know the rabbit's name. I'll have to look it up on the thing. So she gave me the rabbit. It's a tiny little plastic toy. It's in my coat pocket. So I'm just coming out here because there's less noise. So to talk. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll take the rabbit, and I give my points card, and she says, oh, the toy isn't covered by the points. You have to pay for it. $3.50. Tiny little, rabbit, plastic. Okay, that's the rabbit. I don't think where the top is. I'm going to go home and take it out of the thing. Is that the rabbit? Where's the tail? Anyway, it's in the plastic. So, and I don't know the name. The name will be on that thing. And it has a little chair, like the other toys. $3.50 for this, though, is a bit steep for a tiny little toy. You can get bigger catnip toys for like $3 at Dollarama. This is not for cats. This is for humans, human kids, or nutty professors. Anyway, they got commercials going on. So, I'm the only person so far. Oh, that's Babylon. I saw that at Christmas. I kind of liked it. Actually. Lots and lots of, drugs and sex. Anyway, bye for now. Hello, everybody. I'm just on my way out. I think that they're having some kind of event or something. People are wearing the Shazam T-shirts. So maybe it's an opening of some superhero film or something. They're all wearing those T-shirts. So I don't know. I think I've seen ads for the movie Shazam. I've seen the name somewhere, but I don't follow that stuff. Anyway. I felt I thought was okay. It was always hope. I mean, it's kind of a rom-com, little bit light and become. But it was a very rich, bestseller writer whose publisher wife leaves him for her partner, and then the adult daughter goes to their, huge villa in Portugal to try to get him to get back with his wife. And then he does. So I don't know, but just made it into the bus on time. They'd actually left the stop, but it was turning right onto the street, and traffic was all clogged up. So I made it there, and he let me on. So anyway, on the bus. Back home. Got back home a few minutes ago. One of the babies there. One of the babies there. And Agita's there. Movie wasn't great, but it was okay to just get out of the house and walk around a bit downtown and, spend a little time. And, the movie didn't cost me anything except points. I had to pay for this. So let's have a look at the rabbit and what its name is. Okay, rabbit's name is Ivy, and the favorite food is nachos. And there's Ivy, and there's the drama llama, I forget its real name, and there's the raccoon, and there's the rodent weasel. I think it's supposed to be a hamster. And the rabbit, the ears kind of look a little bit more like Yoda. So anyway, but it fits on his chair. I mean, the drama llama doesn't. But anyway, I paid $3.50 for that. Well, I mean, I've just put the sheets from here and in the other room into the washing machine, and I've put this one on temporarily, this side down. Of course, the kids are helping. Agita's watching from there, she's supervising, and the babies are helping. And there'll be more fun when I put the clean, dried sheets back on. Anyway, bye for now. Everybody, it's a nice day, so I'm thinking of going out for lunch and a little bit of a walk, drive. We'll see, and I don't think I need any shopping, but just to get out of the house a bit while it's nice and bright. So, kids have had their brunch. I'm going to go out to have lunch, thinking of maybe Indian, but we'll see. I'm going for Indian on Sunday, but that's going to be veg. So I might have a chicken dinner today at lunch. Indian. So we've got Agita there, and one of her brothers is there. She doesn't mind because there's this sort of a barrier. Well, now that I've pointed it out, she's like going, this is not really acceptable. The baby brother is just too close, in spite of the kind of wooden barrier. So we've got one of the babies there. We got Agita, the social distancing queen, here. And we got one of the babies here. Okay, kids, that is just going out for lunch. Okay, bye for now. I'm here at a Indian restaurant on Bloor, in Bloor West Village, that has a good lunch special. And I'm getting a thali, and I went for the chicken, the non-veg, because I'm having a big veg buffet with my friend on Sunday. So I might as well go non-veg today. We've got chicken curry, and that's a Thursday special for lunch, so it worked. And there's dal, there's rice, there's raita, there's pakoras as appetizer, and there's lots of naan. So whatever I don't eat, I'll pack it, and then I'll have it with my leftover veg biryani in the evening. And from here, just have a little walk, stop at the bag machine, then head back to the kids. Car's clean, I don't need to wash it. Bye for now. The food is really good, and I'm going to save some of this for to pack to take home. But I'm going to finish the rice and most of the dal and some of the naan. I asked for a Coke, and I asked for either green chilies or hot sauce, and he brought me hot sauce. This seems to be a trend in Indian restaurants right now, the trend that I'm not too thrilled about. But when you ask for hot sauce or something to spice it up, they bring you sriracha. Sriracha is my least favorite of the hot sauces. For some reason, I just don't really like the taste of it. I prefer Tabasco. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It is spicing it up a bit. There it is. The dal is a little bland. And then when I have it in the evening at night with the leftover veg biryani, I can add my own green chilies. Anyway, bye for now. It was very reasonable. It was like $12 plus the Coke, plus tax and tip. Bye for now. I should say, day of the life of a nutty puss and boot professor, because I'm now adding the P for puss, because, I identify with puss and boots, and I don't wear boots. I've got boots somewhere, but that's another thing. I have to go buy some boots, and I have to buy an orange sweater. Not too orange, but, identification with my alter ego, Puss in Boots, on his mystical journey. Do I have a cape? I have a fedora. You want some kind of hat? So anyway, I don't know if there's too many adults who identify with Puss in Boots. Anyway, bye for now. Hello everybody, I'm here at the Cheese Boutique. It was just a nice day, and I was passing by, and I'm like going, oh, we should get some cheeses. So I came to this, we've got the bougie, not the Dusty Dempsey Rodent Weasel, but we get the bougie mouse logos here. And I just got some cheeses. I got some nice, got 10-year-old cheese and some 2-year-old cheese, and the 2-year-old was more expensive than the 10-year-old, but anyway. And then some hot sauce, Okay, I just parked myself. I don't give this car to the valets because it's manual, and I'm just looking at the receipt for the cheeses and the hot sauce. $24.44. Supposedly, I think $4.44. There's a 200, but the 444 is supposed to be a mystical number. It's a protection or something like that. I think it's supposed to be like an angel of protection, but I can make it a number of a donkey of protection because I got to protect the donkey. Hello everybody, I just came up and one of the babies is there. One of the babies is there under the table, and Agita is here. It's very hot in here because I had the heating turned down, but with the sun and the windows, it gets very hot in here. So I've just turned on the air conditioning, and hopefully it'll cool down in a few minutes. In the meanwhile, it's so hot in here, and it's so nice outside that I think I'm just going to go and sit by the water in my favorite bench for 10 minutes, let the place cool down. The kids seem to be okay. They don't seem to mind the heat that much. It's not super hot, but it's hot. Hello everybody, I'm just about to go in. It's a little chilly. So, and I guess there's a plane there. So I'm just like, I guess this is sort of like a appreciation of sober family time, even though my family is nearby, is not right here with me, but the family is there in that wing, So, but this is sort of appreciation of sober daddy time by the lake. So, it's a little chilly though. So hopefully by the time I go in, the air conditioning will have cooled the place down a little bit, and the sun is just about to, once it passes those buildings, then it's not as hot in our suite, in our occupied suite, not our vacant suite. Hello everybody, it's me, Nutty Professor. It's the next day, it's around 11 o'clock. Agita's very nicely settled there. One of the babies, I think this is Finn, very nicely settled here on the sofa next to me, a couple of cushions over. And the other baby, and I think that's Lcee, settled nicely there in the cat bed. And there's a snowstorm outside. We had a very good night, good evening. Good morning, everybody. Agita sitting there. She was playing with catnip toys here, but the boys are now playing with I stuck one of their wild thing toy thingies there and made it a game with the travel case. So I think that's Lcee. Quite enjoying that while Finn is like more like his dad. It's like watching Dad, Finn, and Agita at a distance, watching Lcee play. So, just exchanged some text with my friend, my local cat rescuer friend, and we're meeting for lunch tomorrow at the new Brar's Indian vegetarian cuisine, and they've got unlimited soft drinks as well now, like Lassis and, Indian lemonade and cola, and it's all included. So we're going to do that. So we're kind of excited about that. So, and then today I'm just going to go for breakfast. And I've said that because I'm having a big vegetarian buffet, and I do tend to, those of you who've seen my podcast know that I do tend to overeat at buffets and all-you-can-eat places. So I'm kind of in training for that. So tonight I'm not going to have an Indian supper. I'm not going to have a big supper. I'm just going to get some light snacks for tonight, and I'm going to go out for breakfast today. So and yesterday was good. I did quite a lot of writing today. It's a bit yesterday. I did quite a bit of writing. It's a little fragmented. It was a sort of a stream of consciousness, free association thing, rather than a chronological thing. But I wrote quite a few pages. And some of that material is already covered in other writing in previous manuscripts and stuff like that. But it was interesting to kind of free associate with some ideas, and it was okay. Kept me busy, and then journal entries, and then time with the kids, and reading and watching TV. So yesterday was quite a good day. And today, like I said, time with the kids right now. We're going to feed them. So this is morning playtime. Going to feed them, then go out to have breakfast and or brunch, and do a little shopping, and then back to the kids. Now, Finn is playing with it, but much more tentatively, not quite as energetically as his brother. And Agita is still, of course, Agita is coming to see. No, she's going that way. She's like, I've had enough of watching the brats playing. So we get to, now Agita is playing with the catnip toys again here in this room, and babies are still playing here. They kind of lost interest in that wild thing, but they're kind of playing in that corner. Anyway, bye for now. Going to feed the kids, and then do my own errands and stuff, and brunch. We're going to go for brunch. Anyway, bye for now. Fed the kids their brunch, and now Agita is in her closet, and babies are playing. And they were going to bug her sister. They were going to bug their sister, and I said, look, why don't you just play on the bed? And I put, and we have so many tents and toys, and they don't use them. This one's getting kind of squished. It was in the corner there, so I put that there. And of course they're playing with them. Won't last long. Like a few minutes, and they'll lose, attention. They'll lose interest. So anyway, I'm just going to make a morning journal entry, get ready, and head out to have breakfast, brunch, my own brunch, and do some shopping. Hello, everybody. Here I am at the chalet. And I'm going to use my points. And it got so late; it was too late for brunch. So then I decided I might as well wash the car. It was fairly clean, but the car wash is right there. So I said, okay, I'll wash the car, and I'll eat at the chalet. And they have fish now. So rather than chicken, I'm having fish. And I just asked for some chalet sauce, and they bring tartar sauce and Tabasco and salt and pepper, and and it's good. It's actually quite good. It's haddock. Probably not quite as good as at a proper fish and chips place, but it's good for a chicken place, especially with all this, hot sauce and everything, with the, Tabasco and everything. And you're supposed to get chips, and I said, can I have a baked potato instead? And she said, yeah, it's any side. So I got a baked potato, which I prefer to chips. So anyway, I'm going to do this, and then maybe PetSmart, and then maybe a little shopping, and then back to the kids. I don't even know if I really need anything from Subbies, because they've got, snacks at home for later. Just a very light snack, later, cheese and crackers, something like that. So anyway, bye for now. And then tomorrow I'm going for lunch. My friend, with Brar, all you can eat, veggies, and all you can drink soft drinks, which I've been preparing for like weeks now. Anyway, bye for now. Hello everybody, I just got home a few minutes ago, put away the shopping, got some groceries for myself, some flavors for the kids, but some socks. I didn't get an orange sweater or boots or anything. And we've got, Agita was there, and we've got one baby here, and we got one baby here. And I semi-tidied before I left, because I knew that I wouldn't feel like doing it after I came back. I think I burned out yet another vacuum cleaner. Almost every vacuum cleaner I touched, they're like brand new, and then I burned them out. This one, I think the electric, the rechargeable one, there was like a burnt smell coming from it. I think it's burnt out too. Now, this is over a year. The upright, that's less than a year. I've got the receipt. I don't know, we'll see. So everybody, I'm here at Bloor. My friend has gone to the washroom, but so and obviously I don't tape friends because of, privacy, anonymity, all that stuff. But I tape food, and we had to come to this location, not the new one, because it turns out that all the new ones, they don't have buffet. It's a la carte. And we've come here specifically for buffet and for lassies, and we saw the lassie machine on the way over. So we're gonna just over there. So we're gonna go get some lassies when she comes back. So, and I'll show you some of the food as well. Anyway, bye for now. Buddy, that's a lassie machine. It's a mango lassie, and then there's a plain lassie. Now I'm gonna need sugar. They got rock salt and chana masala. I'm gonna need sugar. But it doesn't matter, they got salt and shit, But anyway, this lassie machine, unlimited lassies. So we can toast with lassies. Anyway, bye for now. Hello, everybody. We've got Agita there. We've got one baby here, and I think this is Finn. And we've got one baby here, and I think this is Lcee, And I'm here. Just want to say, I got home a couple of hours ago, and I was really, really full because I overate at the buffet as usual. Kind of almost went into a food coma, and I was sugar buzzing, and I had so much sweet desserts, and I had so much food that I didn't quite throw up, but I came close. But it was very nice to catch up with my friend. I caught up with my friend, and she's the most non-addictive person I've ever met. She hardly ate. She only had one or two. Well, she says she ate 2 plates, but they were small plates by my standards. And then we had, I had like 3.5 mango lassies. She had 1.5. Not even really a half. So she had, but we had a very nice conversation. We caught up. We talked about Puss in Boots because she recommended. She was the one who saw the similarities between myself and Puss, with his, using up his 8 lives and then going through the dark forest and coming out to the dark forest and all of that stuff. And so it was a very, and I filled her in some of the other stuff that's been going on, and we talked about her rims for her car, and we went to see some rims, but everything's closed on Sunday, and the Canadian Tire doesn't have a good selection, so we'll have to do that closer to switching to the summer tires in April. So on the whole, it was a very good outing, and she thought I was just going to come home and collapse, and I said I'm going to edit and post. But I collapsed first. A couple of hours. I was like, I'm still very full because I really, really ate a lot, And then I'm now going to edit and toast. On the whole, I suppose it's been a pretty good week, There were a little bit of pulls, and last week the pulls spiked a little bit with the stress of the whole declaration going wrong, and I have to make the appeal about the tax thing and all of that. But then I didn't actually binge, I stayed clear. And then during the week, rechanneling, there was snowstorms, there was time with the kids, of course, the biggest pushes of all, my 3 kids, and then going to see a movie, and taping footage and eating out and all of that stuff. And then the brunch today with my friend, which was a good rechanneling. And for the rest of the week, rechanneling, I may go on a trip to the house on Thursday to meet my contractor. So, and I think I've got a Zoom session with my analyst on Tuesday. So Tuesday analyst, Thursday maybe day trip, and then in between, kids, reading, writing. I did some writing, some material, and kind of a little bit free associations and a little bit fragmented, but getting down some of the details, I hold back here. So that's, I'm kind of progressing there. Some reading, So far, so good, There have been pulls, but relatively manageable so far. So from the 4 of us, So from Agita, there, and one baby, I think it's Finn here, and one baby, I think it's Lcee there. So from the 4 of us, bye for now. See you next podcast.